So this game is War for the Overworld. And War for the Overworld is about making dungeons to stop the heroes, regain the overworld. And we are the Underlord. So I'm going to click single player. I've never played this before, but we'll say campaigns is probably the best way to start. It looks like there's some DLC, but we're going to go for War for the Overworld. For the Overworld. And this is what my home realm looks like, I guess. Uther's Landing. Let's play the replay the intro cutscene, because I got to see it. You guys didn't get to see it.
Welcome back, Underlord. I must say, I wasn't expecting you quite so soon. The transference may have left you feeling a bit foggy in the head. Focus now. I'll try to ease you back into it. Fortunately, this does seem to get easier each time. This is your home realm, the source of your power, and the anchor that binds you to reality. Many years ago, it was destroyed, and you were cast out into formless nothing.
Sounds like a whole lot of fun.
Fortunately, you've returned from your exile to once again challenge those who would stand between us and the mortal realm of Kairos. Your resurrection heralds the next phase of our assault upon its wretched empire, now led by the newly crowned Emperor Lucius. But he is least and final of our worries. It's his generals and the protection of their goddess Kira that will truly test our mettle. Ready yourself, Underlord. Let's begin our war for the Overworld.
For the Overworld. And Reaper has nothing to do with it. He had a lot to say. All right. So I guess I'm going to click Reset Homeworld. Yes. Reset campaign progress. What do I do? Oh, I guess we start here. This looks like a good place to start.
I've been looking for someone to spearhead my campaign. But before we get stuck in, let's refresh that old mind of yours.
Yes, let's. Yes. Okay, play. Oh no. Well, yes, allow access. It's the thing with playing new games on stream. It's like you have to like enter the game before it starts and make sure that the damn thing works.
You've returned as a husk of your former self, but I've taught far denser underlords than you. Let's start with the basics. This is your dungeon core.
Okay. This is my help button.
The tether that allows you to manifest your malignant will. If destroyed, your consciousness will once again be scattered to the void. Your workers are an extension of your dark will. They have many jobs, but their main focus is in carving out the halls of your dungeon. Put them
WASD
to work by
moves
clicking
around,
and
moves the
dragging your
camera.
cursor upon the flashing tiles to tag them for excavation. Your workers will now rush forth to dig out and claim the tagged area. Once they have laid down the stones, marking the ground as your own, you will be able to build rooms upon the finished tiles. While your lackeys get to work, look to the east of your dungeon core. This is a gateway, one of the many portals that you'll use to attract minions to your dungeon. Order your workers to dig a path to it now.
Good workers, yes, good. You're good boys. Good boys. Drop you there. Claimed tile.
Now that you have a gateway, minions can enter into your service. But first, you'll need to build the rooms necessary to entice them in. Start by building a barracks. This room will allow your minions to hone their combat skills without the risk of permanent death or disfigurement. Select it and build it by clicking and dragging your hand across the claimed tiles. Most rooms must be built at least 3 by 3 in order to function properly, though the lair and vault are effective at any size.
Okay. Alright, so that's the barracks. We just put the barracks in the middle, I guess. Gives your intelligent minions a place to hone their combat skills. Man, I don't know why that keeps happening, but we're gonna put myself just a little bit higher. Right over here. So you can see. Actually, it looks like there might not be anything hanging in the top of the screen, so let's just move me even higher. I know this would look better if I had a frame. Okay, so what's this thing supposed to be doing exactly? Underworld gateway, no minions available. Are you building this yet? Go build this. Go build this. This room is too small. What the heck is happening? Ah, there we go.
A gnarling has entered your dungeon.
Okay.
Attracted by the barracks, these green-skinned scrappers aren't quite right in the head, and they'll happily hack at your foes until someone is dead. Outside of combat, gnarlings will train themselves within your barracks. You can pick them up with a click if you find them slouching off, then deposit them anywhere within your dungeon with a right click. For further entertainment, you could always put yourself directly into their head by casting possession upon them. A gnarling has entered your dungeon.
2 gnarlings have entered my dungeon. What am I doing here? Can I just like carve this away, maybe?
You can increase the efficiency of props within your rooms by fortifying the walls closest to the props. Workers will fortify walls automatically when they've completed all their other tasks. Now that you have some minions, you will need to cater for their basic needs.
Okay, let's get this
First,
on.
build a lair so the pitiful little meat sacks can get some rest.
So what we're gonna do is put that there.
Well done. But see how your gold reserves have been depleted.
I don't see anything. I can't see shit.
Some of the nearby gold by tagging the gleaming tiles. They collect and return gold to your dungeon coffers, allowing you to spend it on whatever your dark heart desires. Your core can store up to 16,000 gold pieces. But if that number sounds pitifully small, or if wealth inspires the evil in you, simply build a vault to store more.
Okay, I can build a vault. Stores 1,000 gold, effective at any size. Alright, well let's get... Let's get like this size room on the go here. Like a big one and that.
Now that you've got a bit of coin in your pocket, you can build a slaughter pan. This room produces scores of micro piglets, a delicacy that will sustain the weak flesh of your minions by filling their bellies with succulent pig flesh. The vault will store your hard-earned gold when your dungeon core can no longer store anymore. Each tile will store 1,000 gold, meaning the room is effective at any size.
How much gold do I have? We'll do that, and then we'll make the slaughter pen in the middle. That's a weird room. That's a really weird room. Here's where I store my gold and my pigs.
Your dungeon has been breached. Cast Rally upon these spectres, and your minions will immediately sally forth to wreak bloody havoc.
How do I do that?
Your core is taking damage.
Recall, possession, gnarling. How do I rally? Didn't tell me. Rally all minions. Where are these guys? Over here.
Well done. Now finish off the rest of these manifestations with a second rally flag.
The minions under attack.
Your gnarlings made short work of those spectres, but see how they still circle the flag. You can dismiss rally flags by slapping them with a right click. This should allow your minions to return to their jobs and tend to their needs in a timely
Slippy
fashion.
slapped it.
You can cast Recall upon a minion to immediately return them to your dungeon. Though if they are attacked as it channels, then the spell will fizzle into nothing. It is payday.
It is payday. Alright, what else can I do? Spells tab, recall.
You're on a roll, Underlord. And I've been waiting far too long to begin my war for the Overworld. Let us enter the realm of Kairos and continue your retraining against a more fitting enemy.
Okay. Moving on up!
Well done, Underlord. I see it all coming back quite quickly. I expected nothing less, but there's much still to learn. Why don't we work in a bit of murder while we're at it? It's time for you to enter the realm of Kairos.
Okay, so we got like a lair and a slaughter pen and a barracks and a vault and a gateway and possession, recalled, gnarling, worker. Play. Oh, there's achievements. Complete level 1 in 5 minutes. Build a 5x5 barracks, lair, and slaughter pen on level 1.
Now's the time for a bigger challenge. Before you lies an Imperial keep, guarded by a certain Lord Rusimov. He had a bit of an accident that melted most of his face, but he's no less vigilant a soldier. He's been sent to guard an object that could threaten our campaign. Get in there, and burn the rest of him, Underlord.
Okay, I'll do it. Do whatever you want. Strange voice.
The veil of this world through a schism, a point of weakness in the bonds between realms. Unfortunately for us, the Empire has crafted defenses to keep us from the heart of their kingdom. These inhibitors prevent Underlords from trespass, but whether it's bone or stone, it can be broken. I suspect that this Empire force has yet to taste true battle. But before you go engaging them, you'll need to muster up some minions.
Okay.
Unfortunately for me, your time in the ether has left you a weak husk of your former self. In order to reacquire your powers, you will need to access the veins of evil. Open them now, and use a sin to unlock the archive.
Build a 3x3 archive to attract cultists to your dungeon. Alright. That's not 3x3.
You have claimed a gateway.
There you go. Alright, so we got our rooms tab. We're gonna build a layer, a units tab, constructs tab. No.
You've discovered a perception shrine.
The hell's a perception? A vault, a slaughter pen, a lair, a barracks. What does it want from me? Veins of Evil. Unlock archive.
Unlocked. This room will allow your minions to research additional sins.
Okay.
Be spent to recover your lost powers. Build one now to begin researching additional sins. This shrine uncovers the fog of war over a wide area, allowing you to spy on your enemies and keep track of their movements. To have your workers prioritize objectives in a specific area, place a worker rally banner in that location. Worker rally will create a banner around which your workers will prioritize tasks. Slap the banner with a right click to dismiss it, or right click on its icon to dismiss all worker rally flags at once.
Okay.
A cultist has found its way into your dungeon. Attracted by the magical tomes within your archive.
So much to learn.
These minions will spend most of their time researching sins for you. Though they are weak combatants, they have the power to curse your foes.
Okay, making weak.
Your minions are unfortunate beings of weak flesh. Build them a lair so they may rest. A hungry minion can always find work elsewhere. Build a slaughter pen before your minions starve.
So the slaughter pen I wanted to put over here. And worker rally here. What is the worker rally here? 3x3 room already.
Your cultists have worked hard to earn a new sin. Use it within the veins of evil to unlock the tavern. The tavern is an essential room for keeping your minions fed. As they increase in level, they will eventually rebel if there is no tavern to sate their hunger. Build one now, and remember that the tavern is unique and must be built at least 3 by 5 in order to be effective.
3 by 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3 deep. Alright, and then we're gonna put our worker rally over here.
Build a larger vault, Underlord.
More vault? And that, and that, and that. And we want a tavern.
You'll still need a slaughter pen in order to keep your tavern stocked.
Right.
But in a pinch, you can always drop some alternative meat into the grinder.
Oh, jeez.
Rooms will only attract a certain number of minions before becoming full. In order to attract more, you will need to expand them. Nothing in this life is free, Underlord, and you'll regularly need to pay your minions for their hard work. Be sure to keep an eye on your reserves, for if you've not enough gold for their wages, they'll be swift to find gainful employment elsewhere. Fortunately, your minions will return some of their earnings by buying meals within your own tavern. What a delicious arrangement.
Conjures a vision.
Prophecy unlocked. Prophecy will temporarily remove the fog of war in a small area, allowing you to scout the map and spy on your enemies.
Yeah, is there anything over here? No?
Something evil stirs out there. Scouts, go find what the hell's making all that racket.
Rally your minions to defeat these scouts once they breach your dungeon.
Okay.
Let's keep Sarusimov in the dark a little while longer. You should try using the lightning and heal spells to assist your minions in combat.
Oh jeez, they just breached my thing. Rooms tab. I want a barracks. I don't have a barracks yet.
This is no game, Underlord. Rally your minions to defend your dungeon core. The health of minions is represented by petals surrounding their unit shield. Once no petals remain, a creature will fall unconscious and soon die, unless returned to its lair to recover. Underlord, your dungeon core is being attacked.
I'm trying my best there, bruh.
A Narling has entered your dungeon. Your core is taking damage.
Like, kill them!
To have your minions ignore rally flags and remain focused on their current objectives, You can assign them to the Peace Band.
Band.
They should be back by now. Bar the doors. We wait for reinforcements.
Look how easily your minions cut down these sappers. If I didn't know better, I'd say the Empire is woefully unprepared.
Well then. The boof.
Dismiss your rally flag to let your minions mend their wounds and return to work. Once minions are rested, you can leave them to their work or force them to train by dropping them in a barracks. A cultist has entered your dungeon.
What are you guys doing out here? What are they doing? I don't understand. Alright, so I got a slaughter pad, I've got a barracks, I got a tavern, I got an archive, I've got a lair, I've got another point here, but there's nothing left in this to do. So I guess what I can do is get more gold.
I just thought up the most hilarious joke. Oh, it would go right over your head if you had one. If you don't want to do something, you could at least vocalize it under Lord.
Okay, what am I supposed to be doing exactly? Oh, my workers are out here getting mauled to death. There's vision of a large area. Well, let's see. We want another slaughter pen, or do we want another barracks, or more lair? Say that that's all lair here. If I want them to, like, attack. I'm confused. Okay, destroy the inhibitor. Defeat him by expanding my archive and barracks to attract more minions to my dungeon.
Your minions fight the enemy.
Expand my archive and barracks, so my barracks can be bigger, I guess. This big area down here could be more barracks.
If any of your minions fall in combat, your workers will attempt to rescue them and return them to their lair, where they may rest and recover.
Well, I am so lost, but I guess we're just gonna use lightning and heal.
Breach the damn walls. Steel yourselves, lads.
Heal will restore an injured minion, based on their current health. The healing energies will be shared with other nearby minions if they are also injured.
Oh, this all became mine. That's lovely. I love that.
Lightning will call down a thunderous bolt of energy, damaging and stunning a single enemy. However, it can only be used within your own territory.
Ah. Only be used within my own territory.
Possession will allow you to inhabit the mind of a minion, allowing you to see through their eyes, control their movement, and activate their abilities.
Oh, this is real cool.
The light is gone. Sure, I am extinguished.
It seems almost charitable to put him out of his misery. Well done, Underlord. You're learning much faster this time.
Am I though? I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing.
Started, and you already have a notch on your belt.
All right.
Well done, Underlord. But there's no rest for the wicked. 2 inhibitors still stand between us and the mainland. But after your butchery of poor Lord Rusimov, I doubt they'll be as weakly defended.
Complete level 2, 10 minutes. I did not do that. The hidden artifact on level 2, which I also did not do. Seems to be a lot going on. There's a lot going on in this game, and I feel like I would get better at it with time, but we're out of it. So, thanks everybody for watching, and tune in next Sunday at 4 p.m. That's Atlantic time. I'm gonna try and end this